Welcome to another live stream of Roll Up or Pull Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Tap in, tap the fuck in. Today, at this point in time, as of right now, we gonna talk about the end of times. Tap in, tap the fuck in. What y'all thinking? Y'all thinking this the end of the world? It's over with. God coming back for us? What you think? Tap in. Tap the fuck in. What's your thoughts, Mr. Roll Up? Life just getting started, baby. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. All these conspiracy theories, and people got all these thoughts of what's going on. Every time something happens in the world, that means that it's about to be the end. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Why is everybody so scared to death? People so scared to death that they make this a whole topic to talk about. It's crazy. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. All right, so let's get it, right? The end times. Is this the end of the world? Is things coming to an end? The way how everything playing out. God don't like what's going on. He coming back to get us. Let me say this, right? Why are we making executive decisions for God? If God want to come back and take all this shit over, do whatever he gonna do, then let him do it. People been saying this shit since the beginning of time. This ain't nothing new. Now these wildfires going on and everybody think that the world coming to an end. It's like every few years something happen, this shit always come out. The world coming to an end. God is sick of us. He's coming back to take us. All of this stupid shit, man. Like, where do y'all be getting this dumb shit from? It's called world controlment, man. It just keep the world at bay. We don't know when our time is gonna be. The whole thing with this end of the world shit, listen, we gonna end before the world end. So I wish people would stop talking about all that, like, is the world about to end and all of that. We'll be long gone before anything even happens to the world. The world take care of itself. The world do not need us to do anything for it. So if the world is gonna go out, it's not gonna go out with us here. It's gonna take us out first, and then we'll go afterwards. So all of this end of times talk is just stupid. It's stupid. And again, like I said, this is every few years something happen, and it's always the end of the world. Let me go into it, right? What I mean by all this shit is just made up theories people keep coming up with. Ain't nothing true. Let me dig into it, right? So, how about the man on the moon, right? We're going to talk about the man on the moon, and we're going to talk about the Titanic being in the ocean. These is two things that we will never see in lifetime. And I'm going to tell you why. So to all y'all that believe the man on the moon situation, right? First of all, in elementary, now mind you, I graduated with half of nothing, but I did, and I made it through. But I remember back in elementary, elementary teacher, taught us this right here. The planet, the earth, it has crust around the earth, on the outside of the earth. It's called the earth's crust, right? The earth's crust is so fucking hot, can't nothing get near it. It's anywhere from like 2 to 400 degrees, just the crust itself. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it get up to 1,000 degrees. So you mean to tell me, with us being taught in elementary about the Earth's crust, they turn around and show us a man traveling to the moon on a damn missile? We could barely stand 100-degree days here on Earth, where the sun is millions of miles away from us, beating down on us at 100 degrees. That shit be too hot to us. That shit is hot. But they could send a man on a missile going 200-300 miles an hour outside the world, past the Earth's crust, where the temperature is easily tripled, quadrupled than what we live in here on planet Earth. So the Earth's crust didn't burn, melt this missile or nothing. It just shot right past the damn crust, landed on the damn moon, right? Okay. So the damn missile landed on the moon. Boom. The missile is on the moon. Every time I ever seen it, I'm gonna just speak for me. Every time I ever seen it, I always seen the damn missile like crushed into the damn moon. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know how you seen it, but the way I always seen it, the damn missile was crushed into the damn moon, right? And dude standing there with the damn stick, boom, where he putting it in the moon, saying America been here, the world been here, whatever, right? Who was recording that? First off. Number two, how do the man on the moon get back to Earth? I ain't never heard nobody speak on how he got back. I never seen him get back in that missile, hit a button, boom, and shoot back here to Earth. Nothing. It was just always him on this missile. I call it a bed, like the landing strip or whatever the damn missile thing is on. And then they shoot that motherfucker right out the sky. All this fire and shit shooting from this missile. Shoot that bitch right on out the sky, right? How the fuck did the damn missile get back here? How did he get back here? Oh, the man on the moon never came back? He never came back, and whoever was with him that was recording him never said anything, right? The person that was taking the pictures of the man on the moon, why they didn't take a picture of themselves with the man on the moon? See, these things that we don't think about, all we see is what they tell us, and we just believe whatever the fuck they say. When it's clear as day, they put us through school to show us the Earth's crust, the most outer layer of the Earth. And it's like a red beam. You know what I'm saying? That's the crust. It's the hottest shit on the damn planet. But you could shoot a missile past that shit. A missile. Now, let's go to the ocean. I'm saying all of this to prove a point of what I got to say about the end of times. But I'm just making examples of how we being taught, basically the teachings that we being taught is to keep us controlled. But at the end of the day, we don't know. Sorry, back to what I was saying. The bottom of the ocean, right? They show us images of the Titanic sitting at the bottom of the ocean. They show images of them going through it. Like you could look and see all through the damn boat and all this shit, right? Let's rewind it back. Back to school days. We was taught that you could never get to the bottom of the ocean. It's a never-ending hole. We don't know how far down it is. And after so far down, the pressure is so strong, it crushes anything. So we will never know what's down there at the bottom of the ocean. But we got a whole movie called The Titanic, which was supposed to be based on a true story. This just go to show you that we just taught how to be controlled. It's all a lie. We don't know. We don't know when the afterlife is gonna come. We don't know when life is gonna be over. We don't know anything. All we know is that we here to carry out our duties, to be productive in our ways, what we supposed to do to help each other, take care of our kids, grind, be successful. That's all we know. All this about the world and everything, we don't know. That's just the bottom line, man. So every time a disaster happens, the world needs to stop with all of these theories about the world about to end. And, listen, right? I seen that it snowed in New Orleans. Shout out to anybody in the NO. You know what I'm saying? I seen that it snowed in New Orleans. It said it haven't snowed down there in 15 years. And the people was happy that it was snowing. Some people didn't like it, some did. What's my point on that, Mr. Roll Up? Hold up. I also seen images of snow in Pensacola, Florida. All right? What's your point, Mr. Roll Up? What happened to global warming? I'll wait. What happened to global warming? Global warming was because it wasn't snowing like that. It was warm everywhere. The ice caps is melting. Certain animals going extinct. Our ecosystem is fucked up. Everything is melting away. End of times. Global warming. What happened to that? What happened to global warming? Can't nobody explain that, right? But we talking about the end of times because it's snowing in certain areas where it usually don't snow. But just not too long ago, we was talking about global warming. Let the world be the world. The world is going to do what the world is going to do. You want to know something? How we got all these theories about the world being over. Why is it that the world keep producing for us every single day? If the world coming to an end and all of this stupid ass shit, why do the world keep producing for us every single day? Water. Just water alone. If the world was about to be over and all of this shit, why does the world keep producing us water? Unlimited supply of water. As we all know, water is the number one source to life. Without water, you're nothing. Of course, air, but we talking about, water. About water. We are consuming this every single day. But we talk about the world coming to an end. When the world keep on nurturing us every single day, we keep on talking about it's coming to an end. If it was coming to an end, it'd be putting an end on us. What is it waiting on? What is waiting on everybody kids to grow up? Then everything gonna go left? What is it waiting on? Some of y'all are brainwashed by the system, and it shows. We don't know what's gonna happen in life. All we know is we here to do our part, and then we depart. That's what we know. Don't tell me nothing about what's in the Bible. A Bible was written by a man. I don't want to hear that shit. You feel how you want. You don't gotta like me. None of that shit. I am a realist. I go by the reality of things. Do I believe in God? Hell yeah. Most definitely. That's all I believe in. All that other shit is made up. And God gonna do whatever he do, and the world's gonna do whatever the world is gonna do. We don't have no control on nothing. All we got control on is our own lives and our kids and our family. That's it. Other than that, we don't know what the fuck the world gonna do. We could be in the middle of going through our day and the world could just end if it want to end there. Or the world can end in 1,000 years from now, whenever it want to. Guess what? We not gonna know. That's for sure. What happened to the purge? Yeah, let's talk about it. Since we gonna talk about the end of times, let's talk about all this shit that was supposed to happen that never happened. What happened to the purge? Y'all don't remember? This was just a couple years ago. What, maybe like a year ago. It was supposed to be a world purge where everybody came out and just get to clapping each other, bow bow, and it's free for all. Ain't nobody going to jail. Kill who you want. What happened to that? Everybody said that was the end of the world. They even made a movie about it. Did it happen? No. Every time a new disease come around, it's the end of the world. When Mad Cow came out, it was the end of the world. When Anthrax came out, it's the end of the world. When West Nile came out, it's the end of the world. When AIDS came out, it's the end of the world. COVID came out, it's the end of the world. And guess what? We still here. They cutting down all these trees. It's the end of the world. But we have them cut down the trees to print the money that we love to count. For the paper that the kids use in school, the pencils, everything that they use, the desks that they write on, is all wood. It all come from trees. The same trees that we cutting down, but we talking about it's the end of the world because all the trees getting cut down, which the trees give us oxygen, but we cutting them down. And we talking about the world gonna end. But guess what? Them same trees grow back. So we cut them down, they grow back on their own. Cut them down to the stump. But guess what? If you don't go up under the roots, up under that dirt, and snatch them roots out, that tree gonna always grow back. That's too much work getting all that shit. So they just cut the tree down, boom, it grow back. Cause that's the world, that's nature. It's gonna replenish itself, no matter what we do. Just like we can't end the world. It ain't no amount of missiles we can blow that's gonna end the world. I guarantee you all of us will be dead and the world will still be here. So we don't know nothing about the end of times. We don't know. We're not in control of it. All we in control of is ourselves. That's all we need to be worried about. Now on the flip side, me saying that life is just getting started. While everybody thinking it's the end of the world, life just getting started. What you mean, Mr. Roll Up? You ain't been paying attention? Technology. Technology then got so great over the years. It's ridiculous. I remember back like 2012, 2013, around that time, right? I was in prison. I was sitting there on my bunk talking to my bunkie. His name was Scott. This was my boy. You know what I'm saying? Me and Scott in the cell kicking it, right? I'm like, uh, I'm like, dog, what if they came up with some shit for like, if you wanted some White Castle and you wanted it brought to your house, they'll bring your order to your house. This was before DoorDash and all that shit, right? I was in prison and I thought about this, you know. Not saying that they wasn't in the making or none of that at the time, but they sites and shit wasn't even out when I had spoke on this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, what if it was some way they could just deliver that shit to your house instead of just pizza places? You know what I'm saying? Like, at the time, it was just pizza places delivering. Like, why not have these restaurants deliver? You know, next thing you know, DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, all that shit pop out. Get your order delivered to your house, to your job, wherever you at. That same checkers order that you want, they gonna come pick it up from there and they gonna drop it off to wherever you at. And I remember talking to my bunkie about this shit. I was like, what if they came up with that? And they did. After that, what happened? Uber, Lyft. So wherever you at, if you need a ride, a car will be sent to your location right where you at off of your phone. That car gonna pull up on you and it's gonna take you wherever you gotta go. It's technology. Back when I was young, man, look, it was either a cab or a bus. It wasn't no Uber or none of that. It was a cab or a bus. Ball business. So technology today is so much different just 15, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like a big difference. Big difference. And all of this technology is not evolving just for the world to come to an end. Like, come on, man. That don't even make sense. That don't make sense. Life is getting better. You know what I'm saying? Because people is more productive. So life is getting better. That's why people living longer. You know what I'm saying? That's why we look healthier. That's why we look younger than what we are. We become more productive. Where you got social sites like this that connect people with the whole world. Where it connect me with the whole world right now. Right now. While I'm sitting here chilling, you know what I'm saying? And in the suburbs, right outside of Detroit, it's connecting with me with people all across the fucking country, all across the world, really. But that's what it is, you know. Technology, technology advancing. It's advancing for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more to life that's coming up. That's what it means. You know what I'm saying? And for the people that want to be here for it, they're gonna be here for it. And the ones that don't want to be here, they ain't gonna be here. But all of this, us plotting on the world, because the world about to end because Cali got wildfire going on. Like, Come on, man. That's just a natural disaster, man. Matter of fact, we all know that Cali is a state that's borderline breaking off from the United States to float away in the fucking ocean somewhere. And no disrespect to Cali, but we all know Cali is a breaking state. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? They always have wildfires and shit. They gotta spray their roofs off, with the water hose and shit, so their roof won't catch on fire. That's just a known thing in Cali. You know what I'm saying? So they having these wildfires. I mean, yeah, wildfires is normal, but this shit was some whole other shit. Well, guess what? They still known for wildfires. If a wildfire jumped off, then it is what it is. But all of they trying to attach that with the world coming to an end and certain places snowing, and that's stupid shit. That's just the world letting you know that the world gonna do what it want to do. The world don't gotta give Florida no snow for 20 years, and then year 21, the world can snow on Florida. That's just life. You can't call no shot, oh, the world about to end because that happened. Like, come on, man. That sounds dumb. Just be happy that the world changed. You know what I'm saying? It let you know, hey, you doing something right. You still here to witness a change in the world. Why people don't look at it like that? Why it got to be the end of time? It ain't the end of time, man. Come on, man. It's too much life to live, way too much. And technology is showing us. Technology is showing us. You don't believe me? Just keep living. How about that? Just keep living. You gonna wake up one day and all of these damn theories about the world, you gonna be on the same shit I'm on. You gonna be like, that shit bullshit. I've been hearing this my whole life. When the Twin Towers got hit back in 2001, I was in middle school. I remember. I was actually in class this day. You know what I'm saying? I was in class. Boom. The towers got hit by the plane, right? I'm in there with all the kids. I think we was like in 7th grade or some shit like that, right? I'm in there with all the kids. We in there playing this shit. Next thing you know, the teacher get a call on her phone. So she pick up. She like, oh my God, what? So she cut on the TV. We watching it on the TV. This plane crashed into the buildings and shit. Everybody crying, going crazy and all this. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, okay, a plane crashed into some buildings. You know what I'm saying? Man, they locked the school down, all type of shit, right? They did all of that. They had our people come pick us up, all of this shit, right? So everybody had to get escorted home, all of that, right? All right, everybody get home. Now we watching the news. They saying there's some guys from Afghanistan and all of that shit. It's about to be a war on America, blah 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 blah, right? All that for what? They said it was gonna be the end of the world then. I remember everybody was scared. I was a kid, right? My aunties, uncle, mama, everybody was scared. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Whole time everybody talking about it's about to be the end of the world. Is the U.S. going against Afghanistan? It's about to be the end of the world. It's about to be a war. Blah blah blah. All of this bullshit, all these conspiracy theories, all of that was just going around, right? Nothing never happened. They caught Saddam. You know what I'm saying? They got what was the other dude name? Bin Laden. You know what I'm saying? Okay, they took care of that. It was over with. But all of that goofy ass shit about the world ending, the world didn't end. The world got better. You know what I'm saying? The world got better. And they went and got them niggas ASAP. You know what I'm saying? They went and got both of them boys. They knocked them off. That was it. But the whole world was talking about it's the end of the world. We about to go to war with Afghanistan. They strap bombs to their kids. They gonna walk up to us and blow up 50 of us at a time. They gonna go to all the grocery stores and they gonna blow up everybody at one time. This everybody was saying, man, ain't none of that shit happen. None of that. It was just all theories. Everybody had to lay low, for like a couple weeks, not too much movement or whatever. But they took care of that. It was back to normal. And that was a whole actual attack here on the U.S. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't no natural disaster like a wildfire. That was an actual attack here on the U.S. by another country. And everybody said it was the end of the world then. Truth is, we don't know. The world is going to end when the world ends. We don't know. But on the flip side, life is just getting started because of technology. You don't believe me? Try it yourself. Technology run the world. You see they set up these 5G towers now, right? Anytime you commit a crime, you got your phone on you, they pinging your phone. They don't even got to catch you at the scene. They pinging your phone. How you think 90% of these niggas getting caught up? They getting caught up on the phones. It's always a phone, a tablet, an iPhone, an iPad, whatever. It's always some device. AirTags and all that dumb shit. It's always some device that's around. They get them caught. It's technology, man. Technology is getting better. So guess what? All them same criminals that used to be out here terrorizing people and getting away with shit, they not getting away no more. They getting caught. They getting gone. They getting sent up the river. They getting pieced out. And they making these areas safe for civilians. You see the feds is in town. If the world's coming to an end, what do the feds need to come in and start bringing people down for? Fuck it, the world coming to an end. Matter of fact, let everybody out of prison. The world coming to an end. Fuck it. Make it make sense. And that's what we fail to realize. We don't make it make sense. It's just every time something happens, we got to relate it with the world coming to an end. When something is destroyed, that means something's going to be built back there even better than what it was before. That's the point of destroying something. You're destroying it so it get built back even better. That's just like a house. If you knock down the house, you're rebuilding it for a better looking house. You know what I'm saying? So when world destruction come, it's a good thing. No matter how we got to look at it, it's a good thing. Something need to be destroyed because something else need to go there. What? We don't know yet. It's just going to happen. But something else need to go there. The world keep evolving. The world keep changing. Let's pay attention. I don't know how to tell you, pay attention. The world evolves every few years. The world changes every few years. If the world was coming to an end, it would just come to an end. What is it waiting on? Well, it's waiting on us to keep saying this for another 100 years? No. That's why I'm ending it right now. We don't know. We don't know. Let the world do what it do. Live your life, have fun while you here. The end. It's been another live stream. Roll up a poet. So get your blood sprouted and your drink poured.